Hey everybody, Star 6 Wars 1 here, and before I begin, I'd like to apologize for all this copyright stuff that's been going on, and all the panic and updates I've been giving. And I hope you can understand that this is very difficult for me, and this is actually the very first time I've actually had to deal with a situation like this. Well, match content ID did happen to another one of my videos. It never affected my channel like this. And I'm hoping that this will be a one-time thing, but I knew going into this kind of profession and these kind of reviews, this would happen eventually. And I'm not surprised why. But with all that said, let's just begin the countdown so we can be in a better mood. This is my top 20 favorite anime. Now, you may realize that wait, didn't you say your favorite anime in the About section? Yeah, but... And it will be spoiled if you probably know what it is already. But I will be going into the rest of which ones I like. And you're going to be surprised by quite a few of them. Now, to set up one ground rule I'd like to talk about. There are so many anime out there that I will never be able to even find one. But if you have an anime you like that I didn't put on the list, mention it to me because I'm always looking for more anime to watch. Also, there will be a few ties in this countdown, but this is kind of how my favorite system works. But just in case you want to consider them non-tied version, I'll put for example, if I was put 10 and there were two of them, 10.1 would technically be the 11 spot, and 10.2 would be technically the 10 spot. That's how ties are going to work in this one. But with all that said, let us begin. Number 20, Rurouni Kenshin. Yes. Well, I am going to be honest, I did not like the OVA reflections for it. I actually do have a nice soft spot for Rurouni Kenshin. Now, to be fair, I don't think it's entirely a good series. I think the opening themes, all three of them, are some of the worst I've heard in quite a while. The third part of the series, which some people call the third season, is a large pain in the neck and, to be quite blunt, bad. But to be honest, the Kyoto arc, for me, the second part, makes up for it completely. It is some of the best shonen stuff I've seen, considering Naruto, or considering some of the stuff I've seen Naruto done. I think the Kyoto arc was perfect. And that's kind of why it's on the list, but not any higher. Because really, I think Rurouni Kenshin's kind of skippable otherwise. But other than that, let's move on. Number 19, Maharo Matic. Okay, I need to be blunt here. This is the most fan service I've ever seen. And for a while made me downright hate fan service. But over time, this series grew on me. It's a weird kind of growing on me too, because at first I didn't like it. Then again, I was watching at the same time as Neon Genesis Evangelion. By the way, F that show. Back to Maharo Matic though. It's really, really good at points. Be honest, this is more of a guilty pleasure. I acknowledge that some of the stuff in it can be downright horrible at times, and it's probably not really that good a show, but I can't help but like it. Don't call me weird for that one, but I like this show wholeheartedly. I don't know what that says about me, but I think we're done with this subject. Let's move on. Number 18, Full Metal Panic Seasons 1 and 3. Okay, this is, I think, one of the only anime that I'm going to be honest is incomplete. I've not watched Season 2 from Fullmetal Panic Fumofu. I've been very hesitant to watch it because I didn't always like the comedy aspects of Fullmetal Panic, and I don't think Fullmetal Panic is really that bad a show. True, I actually really like the characters, the main two especially, but I can understand why people might not like this anime. It's kind of cliched in the plot, and not everything is likable about it, but come on, it's pretty dang awesome. And the mech series is one of my favorite archetypes in anime, so this fits right in there. Overall, not a bad show, and that's pretty much why I like it, is the characters. And let us move on. Number 17, Date A Live. Okay, before anyone bashes me on like what, this show? It's stupid. I fully acknowledge this show is stupid. It's stupid on so many levels. But you know what? I enjoyed it. That's kind of part of the point of this. I'm not aiming for the best shows here. Favorite means enjoyment. And with anime, I look for three things: characters, ending, and the enjoyment. This show had at least the enjoyment down. Now, also, my favorite character in this was Toka. And she was just adorable. Come on, how can you not feel like she was just adorable watching her? Now, I'll be honest, though, this show's plot is dumb, and all the male characters I find are idiots. That's what makes sure this doesn't place any higher in its status as a guilty pleasure more than anything else. But other than that, I really enjoyed this one. On to the next one. Number 16, Fate Stay Night. That's right, we have Fate Stay Night. Now, okay, first up I'm going to say this right now. Is it superior to the other anime? In my opinion, yeah, it is. I liked it a lot. I liked the characters for the most part. Okay, Shiro can be an exception, but still. I really liked how the anime was done, and in my opinion, it's Studio Dean's best work with animation. Suck it to any one of Studio Dean's other ones. Really don't like them. But other than that, I can't deny that they're pretty good here. As far as everything else goes, I like it enough, but my one griping fault with this is that it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel complete. It felt like something was missing. And to this day, I still don't quite know what that is. But after watching Fate Zero, I have a pretty good idea. But that's enough of this one. I really enjoyed this one, and I watched it again in a heartbeat. On to the next one.